Hello and welcome to Weapons of Mass Derpiness, I believe is the title. You know, I've done my research. It's not as if I've recorded however many episodes already. We're calling this Season 2 because, you know, we've just been travelling for a few weeks. And now we've come across this station which looks rather familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know what it's for. Because I haven't seen this exact thing. You know, it's almost as if the person who built this couldn't be bothered building a station, you know, for this specific purpose.
No, that can't possibly be the case. But.
No, but because we've been travelling for weeks and this is the first thing we've seen, I think we should probably blow it up.
Yep, that sounds like the thing you do when you find a random floating space station.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But on our journey we had a few different ideas about what we want to do, and apparently I have to do my idea first, because, you know, Anubiz has, I don't know, about 50 of them. I have one, so we're apparently doing that one first, you know, just getting me out of the road before the main stuff.
Well, that's one way of looking at it.
And that station isn't actually involved, so we probably didn't need to be traveling for so many weeks.
But now we've got a perfect setup for all of the contraptions that we want, not just this one.
Okay. Yeah, so we don't leave it behind in space.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, so...
it's funny that...
I have no idea what your idea is.
It's strange that we've been traveling for weeks and I haven't bothered to tell you.
Well, no, we've been very silent, you know.
Yeah. I was going to say that, you know, there's no sound in space, but then I remember we're still in space, and this might not be the best video without it, so let's just pretend that's not a thing.
Right. Well, the radio's in our heads. That's what you're hearing right now.
Okay, but we didn't have radios for the past few weeks?
They broke, and they just started working again here.
Okay. Good save, I guess. Right, this is a small ship, in the only way I know how to start a ship.
Is with an umbilical cord?
Yep, and a straight line, and that's my axis. But what I wanted to do, we've built a snare before, and I wanted a way to catch ships, but not be very nice to them. So not try and keep them, but to destroy them in the act of catching. So I was kind of thinking, I was kind of thinking about having, I don't know if a small ship is the best thing to do for this, but if we were chasing a small ship, if it was in a straight line, and we would fly in on top of it and have, like, I don't know, I haven't thought that far, you know, I've had other things to do these past few weeks.
Like not talk to me.
Yeah. And have maybe two arms or something underneath, like two folding things that would then crush the small ship underneath, if that makes sense.
I have an imaginary picture in my head as to what you mean. It might be completely wrong, but that doesn't matter.
So I think first thing we need is a ship to catch. I'm just looking through my blueprints. Do you have a good ship to use? I think a smaller ship, so we don't have to make a massive one to catch it.
Oh, we can't use this. We don't have those mods.
Oh yeah. What about this one?
Okay, I guess, you know, since you've already destroyed them once, we might as well do it again.
Actually, I think that might be a bit too small. Maybe we could make a double Wheatley.
Let's see, what do I actually have in here? Oh, here, I've got this stupid thing. How about this? Oh.
It's a Wheatley pea.
Oh, sir. What is this thing? I don't even remember what this is. Oh, this is my docking ship. Remember my test docking ship when we were making the Citadel?
Yeah, we don't seem to have the greatest stuff in our blueprints.
Well, I've got a bunch of stuff in here, but we want a small ship. I got the Blue Man. I've got So some of the stuff though I know is modded up like crazy. I've got the Zip, but he's probably too small as well. All the different Wheatleys.
Actually, I was just thinking that about that size. Just that Wheatley's rather square.
Well, here's the Mark 1. Like, I mean, that's the Zip.
Yep. Oh. Right.
But
I was thinking of the Zit.
Oh, the Zit.
Why do you have things
the Mark
that
1 of
are
this?
so closely named?
How about that?
That looks about right.
Yeah, this is the Mark 1. I don't want to pull out the newer Mark models because, you know, they're still super secret. I have to reveal that yet.
But before I get rid of this thing over here, just so you know, this is for a horror movie that I'm currently writing. It's the Wheatleypede. And
the Wheatleypede.
I'm just going to
You don't know this, but you're actually alluding to something I'm working on right now.
I was meant to be the mysterious one. Oh, we have a business shipment. Whoops. Wonder if I can.
Oh, I don't even have my sensors. There we go. Well, should we just not do this, and I can pull out my new Mark IV Zit and go after it?
Oh, right, we're meant to be doing something. That's right. So we'll catch the Zit. That sounds a bit wrong. I can't get
No,
into it.
we're not gonna catch the Zit. We're going to pop the Zit.
Perfect. I don't know why I clicked then. I didn't mean to click. Apparently that's what I do when there's a good idea. I shoot the person who has it. Why are there no thrusters on the back?
Because they were probably modded thrusters that didn't come in.
Right. Well, I'll fix that problem. Okay, so this is the ship that we're going to catch. Maybe we should get rid of the merge blocks. Just, so that, there we go. Go away.
You have missile launchers.
Why am I floating? I'm floating the wrong way.
Because you have no thrusters on the sides. You only get front and back thrusters.
Oh, well, this fixes that. Thrusters there. Stop. One there. I am an expert designer.
You know, the holes that are already in the side of the ship had nothing to do with where you put stuff?
No. Just to prove it.
Nudge it out.
Let's fix this properly.
Oh, there we go.
Oh no, that's all sides done. Right, now we can write this. I think we spent too much time on this thing. I think it should be a large ship, just because the crushing ability would be more.
Yep, I think so too, actually. So we can delete this thing that you've done here.
Ah, yes. I've actually taken to using stations as the base of large ships now. So
just like umbilical cord up on this.
Yeah, and then converting to ship at the end of it.
That's actually a good idea, because then it doesn't move.
Right. So actually we might need to go higher because there'll be doors underneath. My original idea, although I'm sure that we will bastardize it in some way, was to have basically two doors that like
clamp down.
Yeah, they go on an angle, so they start at like 90 degrees, and then they come together at 0, and they're basically touching one another, so that once they're together, it crushes anything in between them.
Okay.
So we need 2 rotors to do that. I'm just going to put them here. Oh wait, we needed symmetry.
I'm having a feeling that we should build this upside down so that we don't run out of space. So if we pretend that this is the top of the ship, and then we build up.
That'd be smart. I'm going to have to actually flip over though, otherwise my head will hurt.
There we go. I'll do that too. Alright, so yeah, so there you go. I did my part, now it's your turn. I stole your line.
Yeah. And a rotor, I think. Rotor, there. It will have to be like that, won't it? And then... say, I've built these far too far apart. I'm obviously a genius.
Well, shouldn't they be kind of rounded too?
Rounded?
Like fake rounded, not real rounded, but because we have blocks, not.
What?
But like instead of just straight lines, like have them kind of try and curve into like a half semicircle.
Like the arms that do the squashing.
Yeah, is that what these are?
Yeah, hang on, I'll just put down a control panel and show you my intention. If I can get into it. Rotor 3 I'm going to assume is that one. So the lower limit needs to be negative and then 0. Did I just do the wrong one?
Really? I can't see anything.
Or have I not? Well, this should be down. Blub, 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 blub. Oh, we haven't got any power.
Okay, here, I can fix that.
Yeah,
there you go.
Now it's done what it should be doing.
Alright, so you wanted them out 90 degrees like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then, to catch it, I'll just put the velocities the same. So imagine the ship was like the zip was here, where I am. And then but faster, and it would squish it. So you would have to, you'd have to defy this ship expertly, which is obviously something that we're capable of doing, and catch a ship beneath this one.
Okay.
I just remember this is on a multiplayer server.
Yep.
Flying with rotors might be fun, but it's never gotten in the way before.
No, never.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think I get the basic concept here, and I think it looks like it's definitely it's got a. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Actually, I think we should put these out further so we can put weapons on them.
Yeah. Or grinders. Ooh.
Yeah. That's just what I was thinking. But if we put like a hollow behind it, this is going to get far too heavy to put on the end of a rotor. It's alright though, you know, it's not as if stability is an important factor when designing a ship.
No. Definitely not.
Yeah.
Yes, we can try and do some crazy rotor magic and get 2 of them on here, but
That sounds like hard work.
All right. Well, how about we let's cut away here and come back when we've got more built.
I refuse. Mine's going to be 3 hours long. This is bonus content that's only on my channel. You know, not that there's about to be 3 hours of us fiddling with terrible things, making mistakes, and looking like idiots. So actually, on second thoughts, I'm going to stop it here.
All right. And welcome back, everybody. So here is our target, as you saw from before. The help me ship. And over here, dun da da da, boom! Here is our monstrosity construction amazing dealie that has come to destroy.
Start. I suppose the crushers. We can't use any of this until we test it, because we have a strong inclination that it might tear itself apart, so we want to save it until we use it. Yeah. Obviously, if it tore itself apart, that would be completely fine, because it's designed to be, you know, a one-time use. Obviously, there are very it's very few resources. Yeah. It's a throwaway machine.
Throwaway machine. Yes, totally.
Yes, so these purple things down here, I don't know why they're purple, but they are. This is Anubiz's creation. It's a crusher, which you'll see in action. It kind of works like we demonstrated. And then there's a whole bunch of spikes, because
I've been playing with Dracul too much.
Yep. And then this absolute masterpiece of design, which I didn't do in about 2 minutes. That's just a ship to carry everything on. There's nothing really inside. Let's go down. It's just an empty hull.
With a lot of gyros.
Yep. Even with that, I think this is going to be fairly sluggish. Oh yeah, the big sign, which is probably what you were wondering. Well,
which big sign?
Yeah. Right about where I'm sitting now is where the ship will be when you capture it. So you fly up above it and catch it. However, the ship might see you coming.
I don't see how.
Yeah. And so my idea was, if they turn around and look behind themselves, they'll see that sign, and they will look to that direction. You know, it's a fairly good diversion tactic. It always works. And so they'll spend their time looking over there, wondering what's over there, and then we'll crush them.
That's right.
Yeah. And this thing on the front is useless. Like, it does nothing.
Well, yeah, it just says boom. It's a scare tactic. So if they look up, they go boom, and they look down and see over there, and they go, oh, what's over there?
Okay. Our first test is going to be stationary. That's right, isn't it?
Yep, it's right over here.
I just had another idea to test things. I had a couple more ideas to test this thing, so we can do that. So we've got to fly the ship over. Do you want to do the honors of crushing? You might have to set up the hotbar. I set my hotbar up.
All right. Let me see how well I can crush things.
So what I did was, in my hotbar, the first one I put as the crush it thing, the crush it group, and set that as a reverse, and then in number 2 the boomstick, which was a reverse. We don't need the boomstick because it's not functional in any way, shape, or form.
Right. So I want to do a reverse on the crush it good. And then just leave the boomstick alone, is what you're saying?
Yeah, just for this one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think I'm in about the right
All right,
position.
so now if I go into... I want to see this, so let me zoom out.
Get into a good position. You can put it on your hotbar.
Yeah, it's on the hotbar.
Okay.
All right, so I've got a frontal view of it now. There it is. You guys can all see the help me right there in the middle. I'm gonna take off my HUD so that you guys can watch this in its full glory. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, jeez. Whoop.
Oh, wow.
Whoop.
Oh, and again.
Whoop. Boom. Are the grinders even on?
No.
I don't even have the grinders on, group. Where's all the grinders?
I don't think we need them. Oh, wow. I completely forgot I was actually in the ship. So when it happened, it frightened me. Oh, that worked rather well.
All right.
Right, so we need to move on to another... I think, just to fully test the capability of these things, the durability of them, rather than get a new version of the ship. Because obviously, since this is a one-time use ship, any extra uses you get out of it is a bonus. I think we should test it on this ship. Would you mind opening? How do I get in here?
Oh, I just got out. Now let me get back in.
I just have to line this up. Where's the cockpit hidden? It's been so long since I've been in this ship. Is it up here? No. How about I just put down a cockpit? Facing the wrong way. Never mind me. Oh, you're moving too. That makes sense. I probably shouldn't move then.
Okay, how does this look?
I'm moving a little bit to the left. I'm actually going to get out this time and get a better view, rather than being munched. So this is test 2 with the same ship, so we're getting some bonus crushers out of this one.
Whoop, this way.
Okay, I'm ready when you are.
Okay, I'm just lining it up a bit. Ready, set, grinders on, crush.
Oh, the lag.
Okay, let's get it fully up and and
Oh, I can't believe this is working so well.
This is working really good.
Off the bounce there, you got some extra speed.
Boom. I'm getting good at this. Boom.
It's almost all gone. Or the bit that we can reach. Oh, the ship moved.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay, this looks like, from my point of view, I'm looking at it. It looks like a what's that? A crab yeah, maybe a crab.
Like the clamshell.
Raw.
Oh, a bit of it broke off.
Yeah, because I'm moving forward, so I'm probably hitting this ship. Brah!
Right,
Boom.
we're having far too much fun with this successful machine. I think we need to try it in a more natural environment, chasing down a ship. Now that we've had our fun. Yep. So I think we'll reset, get a new ship, and try catching a flying zit.
A flying zit. It looks so cool.
At least this time you won't have to manually add sound effects because you're providing them on the spot.
That's a good point. Alright, we'll reset and we'll be right back.
We're on the hunt. Or at least I am. Anubiz is on the run. Yep.
Help me!
Well, you're not actually running because you're distracted. You saw the sign and... Oh, I'm going too fast.
Uh-oh.
I probably shouldn't have been the pilot here. Oh no, I tabbed out! Ah! Now I'm going too slow. I just got to reposition. Oh yeah, by the way, we're moving. Have you changed anything? You just staying at the same...
I sped up.
Okay.
Because I was going to hit the over there sign.
Right, almost in position. Remember, at this point, we're going to go the other way. At this point, the person in that ship is still distracted. So we've got all the time in the world.
Yeah, I'm looking over there.
Yep. Right, well, you probably shouldn't be because this is about to happen. In 3, 2, 1...
Boom. Oh, I'm floating away.
Oh, I missed.
Oh.
I missed. Oh, no, I ate myself.
Oh.
I successfully managed to eat myself. Did I not do any damage to you at all?
Not really.
Oh, wow. That was...
I look pretty good, actually. Yeah.
That was Oh, and now I'm drifting away too far. Oh, I'm going the wrong way, that's why. It'll be a little while until I can catch up again. I may have tried to use the completely non-functional boomstick on you. And I missed, because you flew out, and then I clamped the boomstick.
Okay, I'm slowing down here. I'm at 10.
Oh, well, I've got to slow down then.
Okay, I can speed up, though, once you get close.
That's alright, I'll hit you on the run, because I'm obviously a skilled pilot.
Yep, here we go.
I think this should work. Up a little bit. And no, it's too... Ah, close enough.
Whoa!
Oh.
Ow!
And ready for the boomstick.
Boom! That worked. I'm out of the ship.
Oh, and the ship's gone. I think that's a success.
Yeah,
I mean, we don't have to
smoke too.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about the whole first test, you know, where we kind of ate our own ship sort of thing. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm pressing buttons. Oh no! Okay. Right, I've reset. Nothing's damaged whatsoever.
So now all we need is a name for this contraption.
Well, we had, like you said, it looked like a lobster claw.
Maybe, yeah. Well, with that nose coming in too, like that now too, it looks like a spiky, like a beetle. Maybe it's more like a beetle.
You know what? I think this works better with no flat
As a claw?
pad on the because it fits in the middle. It's kind of like a mosquito.
Yeah, yeah. That's
The mosquito lobster boomstick.
done.
Oh, I forgot the rule.
That's right. That's the rule.
Yeah.
The Mosquito Lobster Boomstick.
This is actually quite graceful. Just a little clap. I can see why you kept playing with it before, because this is quite addictive, and I'm not even crushing anything.
It's just too much fun.
Okay, I think that's enough. If people watching saw any more genius, they would probably pass out. So it's
That's
within everyone's best interest that we end now.
Mm-hmm.
We're just nice people like that.
Yes, we are. So I hope you all enjoyed. And welcome back to Weapons of Mass Derpiness. And we'll see you all in the next one.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I don't know what I'm doing with my life. That did all right.
Still going.
Yep. Very, very slowly. I think we need another one of these. I like it when we actually build something useful. Okay, apart from the bit that I built. Okay, get it off the bounce. There we go.
Oh.
And oh, I missed. Right, we should stop mucking around.